The Hulk can survive in space and underwater. Some argue that he can breathe in space and underwater. How correct is this statement, and how can we draw a line between comics facts and myth? In this video, I'll explain everything about this topic, so let's get started. Hulk is the strongest on land, while Namor is the strongest in water. This was Marvel's verdict regarding the strength of Hulk and Namor. Hulk fought Namor on many occasions back in the 60s, in the Avengers Volume 1 Number 3 published in 1964, Tales to Astonish Number 100 published in 1968, and The Incredible Hulk Number 118 published in 1969, where the same scenario was repeated all the time. Hulk overpowers Namor on land until Namor drags him to the water, where he usually defeats the Hulk, who can't breathe without oxygen. That was the case back then. In The Incredible Hulk and Submariner Annual published in 1998, and following the death of Betty Ross, who suffered gamma radiation poisoning, Bruce Banner has taken a boat out into the middle of the ocean. He is still depressed over the loss of his wife Betty, and has come to shoot himself in the head. However, he can't do that, and ends up shooting the floor of his boat, causing it to sink, and with his foot caught up in some rope, he begins to sink as well. Running out of breath, Bruce panics and transforms into the Hulk. However, the Hulk cannot get to the surface fast enough and passes out due to the lack of oxygen. Sometime later, the Hulk wakes up in the laboratory of scientist Xantor, who has saved the Hulk's life with a water-breathing elixir, stating that the Hulk has adapted to the elixir and his skin turned blue as a result. The case, however, officially changed in The Incredible Hulk Volume 2 Number 77 published in 2005, where the book opens with the Hulk on the ocean floor where he is attacked by a shark. Hulk kills the shark and eats it. Later on, he was attacked by a giant squid, but Hulk eventually overpowers the monster that retreats by squirting ink. Furious that the creature got away, Hulk swims to the surface. Gasping for air, the Hulk throws up, and as he begins changing back to Banner, he begins to realize that the Hulk's physiology has incredible adaptability, and that after being underwater for long, he had developed the ability to breathe underwater. His body must have developed some sort of oxygenated emulsion, which filled his lungs and equalized his pressure to enable him to breathe underwater. All these years, the Hulk holding his breath underwater must have developed a mechanism to prevent lungs collapse by developing some sort of gland. So to answer the first part of the question, yes, the Hulk can breathe underwater. As for the Hulk breathing in space, I'll take you back to The Incredible Hulk number 254 published in 1980, where we see the Hulk seeking answers for his loneliness in the stars. He makes an awesome leap that takes him to the orbit. Lack of oxygen, however, knocks him out cold, and gravity pulls him back to Earth. Another example takes place in the Infinity Crusade number 4 published in 1993, where we see Professor Hulk and Drax the Destroyer fighting Thor in space. Hulk is wearing a breath mask indicating that he cannot survive in space without breathing, unlike Thor and Drax. In The Incredible Hulk Annual published in 1997, Hulk fights and defeats the powerful Gladiator. During the fight, Gladiator tries to take the Hulk to the space, where he can't breathe to overpower him, since Gladiator can breathe without oxygen. Hulk states that he cannot survive in a vacuum and that he has 3 seconds to do something. He thunderclaps Gladiator and forces him to go back to Earth. In The Incredible Hulk Volume 2 Number 90 published in 2006, Hulk fights the robot called God's Eye on the moon. The robot, which was designed by S.H.I.E.L.D., was able to convert solar energy to atomic energy. Hulk was able to hold his breath for long, until the robot was destroyed. Nick Fury states that the Hulk's mutation can alter his body to adapt to zero-atmosphere environment. But I don't think that this means that he can literally breathe without oxygen, because Marvel has not officially stated that yet, the way it stated that he can breathe underwater. It's fair, however, to say that his incredible adaptability allows him to hold his breath for long. So I hope that would clear things up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.